just re-enlisted in the military.
Okay.
I had already served 4 years. My son was, he wasn't even a year old. And I started having a lot of tummy trouble. Sometimes vomiting to the point where I was vomiting blood. I was in sick call just about every other day. After I got my cancer diagnosis after my surgery, when I was finally released from the hospital, and I had been in the hospital for so long, I had lost so much weight and I was so pale. I had lost most of my hair, that my 1-year-old no longer recognized me. Being married to my husband, considering everything that I had been through with cancer, going through chemo for that almost 9-month span of time, I went through menopause, and I was no longer producing eggs. So when I went into remission, I asked my doctor if, I'd be able to have children, and the answer was like, maybe not. Would that be the worst thing to come out of this? And I said, absolutely not. So when I met my husband and his exes and the bonus babies, you would think that that would be a bad thing, but what I saw in it was that big family. Here's my big family that I've always wanted, and I don't even need to have them. They're already here. So I got a bunch of bonus extra babies that went along with marrying my husband, and man, it's been a really fun ride.
Of course, growing up in South Central, I was inducted into the gangs early. For me, it was my family. I was seeking for a choice of words, I was looking for a family. I felt like the outcast, so the gang life was easier, my best friend stayed across the street from me. He was a gang leader, so, he took me in. He was like my big brother. And as I advanced in my first day of junior high, I was shot on the first day of school. I was shot.
Where?
In the leg.
Okay.
I had to go back to school the next day, gunshot wound and all. The military helped me to be an escape, because everything I did and everything I volunteered for was something that could cause me bodily harm, or it could help me to commit suicide and get away from it all. But I would always volunteer for missions that really I wasn't qualified to do, but I would, as a young private PFC at the time, I was out there. And the more I learned, the more equipped my mind became for survival. I was in a different type of survival mode.
You're an awesome brother. Thank you for being who you are and letting God use you the way he uses you. And I have much mad respect and love for you. You're great.
Best is still yet to come.
This is about about unlocking miracles and miracle stories, and better for having been broken. And my brother, you embody all of it. So I thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you.